This place has a particular significance in the history of Shanghai. This was where the ad hoc municipal provisional government was formed from workers and representatives of the national bourgeoisie on March the 22nd, 1927, after the success of the uprising. It was a short-lived government. It lasted just 21 days before being crushed by a reactionary coup. How could that have happened? The explanation lies in the plots and nefarious backdoor deals cunningly stitched together to bring the workers' victory to naught. At 4 o'clock in the morning on April the 12th, exactly 3 weeks after the ad hoc municipal provisional government was formed, gunfire broke out simultaneously all over Shanghai. The attackers were dressed as ordinary workers with white armbands and the word worker in black characters. They set out from the foreign concessions and headed straight for the Shanghai workers' headquarters at Jiabei and branch offices in other parts of the city. All over the city, the workers' pickets were disarmed. Those who resisted were killed or wounded. Afterwards, the Trades Union Federation estimated that more than 60 people had died that night, including several of the workers' leaders, and more than 200 were injured. But who were the mysterious attackers, and who gave them their orders? When Chiang Kai-shek had arrived in the city on March the 26th, the new ad hoc municipal government was already hard at work, supported by the workers who'd staged the uprising. Initially, Chiang appeared to accept this situation. He even sent an inscription to the Trades Union Federation calling for common struggle. But soon there were indications that Chiang might be playing a double game. In April, the Northern Expedition's 1st Division, which had sympathized with the workers, was transferred out of the city. Then false rumors began circulating that the communists were planning to attack the concessions. One after another, the representatives of the national bourgeoisie who joined the provisional city government made their excuses and left. The rumors became more menacing. Yet the communist leaders seemed strangely blind. Chen Duxiu, the party's general secretary, had left for Wuhan, where he spent all his time trying to maintain the alliance with the left Kuomintang leader Wang Jingwei, then regarded as Chiang Kai-shek's main rival. They'd issued a joint declaration pledging their party's cooperation, but it was only words on paper. In Shanghai itself, the leaders on the ground believed they had the situation under control. They were tragically mistaken. To understand what Chiang Kai-shek and the Kuomintang rightists were really up to, we need to look at the contemporary documents preserved in the city archives. This is a letter which Chiang's office sent to the Municipal Council of the International Settlement the day Chiang arrived in Shanghai, seeking authorization for him to bring armed bodyguards into the settlement. The head of the settlement's police special branch, Patrick Givens, received him and personally handed him a special pass for that purpose. 5 days later, on March the 31st, Chiang sent his chief aide, Chen Chun, to take a letter to the Shanghai Banking Association at number 4 Hong Kong Road. In it, he explained that the military situation is not yet resolved and we badly need funds, adding, in a barely veiled threat, "You would be advised to raise the funds quickly so you can make a contribution." Soon afterwards, the association sent him 3 million Chinese dollars. A pass to the foreign concessions and a large financial contribution aren't in themselves evidence of a plot. But when we read the reminiscences of Sterling Fessenden, the American chairman of the International Settlement Council, The true significance of these curious transactions becomes clear. Early in April 1927, Fessenden had a meeting with Du Yuesheng, the head of the Green Gang, the more powerful of the two triad societies which then ruled Shanghai's underworld and its labor market. Du Yuesheng told him that he needed 5,000 guns from the French concession and Fessenden's authorization to transport them through the international settlement. They'd be used, he said, to fight against the communists. Du Yuesheng's biography reveals his role more fully, and the men with white armbands and the word worker in black characters were all members of Du's Green Gang. Chiang Kai-shek left Shanghai on April the 9th, 3 days before the massacre. But all these arrangements for killing with a borrowed knife were in place before he left. Part of the money from the banking association was used to pay the Green Gang, and the pass from the international settlement made possible the transport of arms. Officially, on April the 12th, Bai Cheng-si and Yang Hu were in charge. Chiang Kai-shek could pretend that his own hands were clean. And his diary passes over the event in silence. The success of the uprising and the general strike in Shanghai proved the Communist Party's ability to mobilize the workers, albeit at great cost. It marked the high point of the party's influence in the cities then and for many years after. Following the April 12th incident and the merciless oppression which followed, the Kuomintang and the Communist Party split. It was not the end, however, rather it was a new beginning. The Communists emerged from the bloodshed in Shanghai to chart a new and independent revolutionary course. The focus gradually shifted from the cities to the countryside.